What's going on, guys? It's Draman, and on this week's episode of NBA Talk, you're gonna say you saw it coming, but no, you didn't. Every NBA season is full of surprises, and no, I'm not talking about these kind.
You was 30, she was 19?
I'm glad you told my video all that.
I'm talking about the kind of surprises that put every NBA fan in a state of euphoria, like the Warriors chasing 73 wins or the Spurs trying to go undefeated at home. But are we really surprised that the Spurs and the Warriors are dominating the league? Maybe a little, but even though the Warriors still might not get 73 wins and the Spurs won't go undefeated at home, both runs were exhilarating while they were happening. But who surprised us the most? What was the one surprise that no one saw coming and had all the odds stacked against it? To me,
The dream of the 90s is alive in Portland. The dream is alive.
to really appreciate what the Blazers have been doing this season, you have to understand why they're a surprise. All of the experts had them penned as a lottery team before the season even started, and seeing that they lost 4 out of their 5 starters, that way of thinking didn't seem too crazy. But if you read the book of basketball by Bill Simmons, you would know that the secret to basketball is that it's not about basketball. In 1989, the Detroit Pistons traded Adrian Dantley, a guy who went 14 of 16 for 34 points in the finals against the Lakers for Mark Aguirre. Even though Dantley was the better player, Detroit thought he was such a distraction chemistry-wise that they shipped him off to Dallas for Mark Aguirre, who wouldn't even be a starter. But again, the secret to basketball is that it's not about basketball, and Detroit knew that childhood friend of Isaiah Thomas, Mark Aguirre, would be a better personality in the locker room, and everything on the court would work out just fine. So what does this have to do with the Blazers? Well, like we talked about earlier, the Blazers lost a ton of talent during the 2015 offseason, which included current Spurs star LaMarcus Aldridge, the dynamic Nick Batum, the mascot hater Robin Lopez.
Someone please keep it nigh with a ham or
and Wesley Matthews, who many thought was the heart and soul of that squad. But even with all of that talent gone, the Blazers currently sit 5th in the Western Conference, proving that talent isn't everything, and you can win in the NBA with leadership and culture. Another player Portland lost in the 2015 offseason, Will Barton, was asked if he was surprised how much success the Blazers have had this season, and he said, "I knew they were gonna be good. You guys just don't get it. Dame is for real." He also said when he was struggling to get playing time for the Blazers while sitting on the bench, he would receive these late night texts from Damian telling him to hang in there because we're gonna need you. This is the type of leadership that resonates with the rest of the team, making all the other players actually want to play with your star player, that being Damian Lillard. No cryptic tweets, no unfollowing, no going through the press to get your message across, just straight old school leadership. And even Steve Kerr appreciates what Dame is doing up in Portland, as he told him he's really proud of what he's doing and he knows the entire Bay Area is as well. You know what they say, real, recognize real. Now, are the Blazers a contender? No. Will they get past the first round? Maybe. Second? Probably not. But there is no denying that the Portland Trail Blazers proved us all wrong, turning adversity into motivation, which led them to the 5th seed in the Western Conference, making the playoffs with 0 All-Stars. Yeah, 0 All-Stars. What a shame. So what's my advice to you? Don't watch them in the playoffs. Keep disrespecting the Blazers. Keep writing them off. Heck, you can keep Dame off the All-Star squad if you want, because watching the Blazers pissed off is one of the most entertaining things I've seen in quite a while, which is why I have the Blazers as my biggest surprise of the 2015-16 NBA season. Who's yours? Let me know in the comment section below. My name's Jaron. This has been NBA Talk. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. LeBron's Twitter unfollowed the Cleveland Cavaliers. What? Yeah, you heard that right. LeBron unfollowed the team he is currently playing for. And what changes have been made that you can see on the Row 7 that'll fix some of the problems that the Six had?
Well, as far as like a quick